Hello everyone. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully well. To answer your question, Laboon, that's my coming online soon Twitch screen that I do. I have some kind of VODs with like a filter on it, and I kind of change them out throughout as time goes forward. We leave wearing well, we'll definitely get to that. Right now we are gonna do our Sunday chill day business before we hop right into it. So on Sunday chill day, Sunday very much is just kind of a community day with y'all, for y'all, where there isn't a whole lot of structure and planning except for the very beginning, where we discuss what we accomplished in the last week and our plans for the following week. And that's pretty much it. So you could think of it as like a meeting that doesn't suck if you want. But it's to keep y'all up to date as far as what's happening in the background, because there are projects and things that I work on that like I can't share the progress of without spoiling shit. So today is kind of one of those days where you kind of get to peek behind the curtain a little bit, where you just kind of see what we've been working on, things that are in the process of being accomplished, you know? So and well, that's one of them. One of them is things that we accomplished is the new Mama Dodo skin for Zoocosis, which I believe we played both Monday and Thursday. So yeah, as far as game dev, we made some decent progress. Yeah, that was also kind of fun. Though it wasn't to the extent that I wanted it, we did do like an infected petting kind of thing, and pretty much y'all reacted the way that I expected y'all to do, which was you would have people who would refuse to be infected, and then you would have people who would almost have like cult-like behavior trying to get people to pet the dodo and become infected. So it was kind of exactly what I was anticipating, but it was fun. It was a good time. Hopefully in the future, when we do more games that have to deal with like infections, which we will, right? Like Piranha's the sole a non-infected survivor of the stream. But you know, as we move forward and as I learn more interesting and complex ways to make that stuff happen, we could play a little more. I like how y'all started making up your own like symptoms for what is affected look like. Oh, thank you for the bits, Piranha. Nice. The custom thing for 69 bits is definitely gonna be nice. Thank you, you're too kind. As far as well, let's finish going what we did last week, right? We did, let's see here. I'll also pull up the Discord as well, because I've added quite a bit of stuff on the Discord within the last week or so, including a new section. Was this last week or was that the week before? I think it was the week before. So there's a new section in Discord now. I'll share my screen. That's called Stream Updates. And Stream Updates, I kind of give y'all a almost like a game, almost like a game. What do you call it? Where they give you a list of things that changes. I mean, you're not wrong. And Laboon, remember to keep it English only, pretty please. I'm sure you're not saying anything bad, but I know. But we'll patch notes. That's the word I was looking for. Patch notes. And I am doing all right. Thank you. Right now we're going over what we did, what we have accomplished this last week. Preferably, again, keep it English, if you do not mind. Brana remembers the dark command. But everything that we've been adding, everything that's been changed in the stream, in the Discord, is added as like patch notes in the Discord. So hopefully y'all have been enjoying that. We have added a new games to play in the Discord, so you can list which games that you want to have me go into, and then y'all can vote with the emotes as far as anyone who agrees. So now we don't have to have like polls. If you miss a poll, it's not as detrimental. You could just go on here and then put whatever you want. And then we have the new, well, this is the poll one, actually, now that I think about it. This is in the feedback, is normally feedback as far as anything in the Discord, anything in streams, but currently it's being used as a list of possible horror games that we will be playing near Halloween. So unfortunately I will be gone on Halloween. I'll be going to a wedding, so I'm not going to be able to do a whole Halloween stream like I normally would be. So we're going to have it a little earlier that week, and I plan to stream for 24 hours. So it should be a good time. So these are kind of just horror games that we might dip into, and yeah, so we'll be able to kind of like just have a good time with it. But as far as like actual Halloween stuff, maybe I'll be able to get a video up and going for y'all while I'm gone. We'll see. I'm not gonna put any promises. What I'm really trying to aim for, you would be able to do that. The 24-hour, I'm gonna need some caffeine. I'm gonna need some caffeine. I'm gonna need some special games that really eat time. The wedding is on Halloween. Yeah, these are awesome people, awesome friends. And my goal is to have the big update before Halloween, so then we can kind of celebrate that a bit, at kind of like double dip the celebration a tad. But the likelihood of that happening, I don't know. I'm gonna have to work my ass off, I tell you what. How was the infection system going? I mean, the infection system was turned off as soon as after we had that one, after we finished playing Zukosis. I turned the infection system off, but y'all are welcome to pretend if you want. Yeah, no, it should be a good time. But yeah, so with that, I also made it so that I don't know if it 100% works, because how dare you, sir, get the hell out of my chat. Eaten. I should do a little command so that when I ban someone, it says Mama Dodo eats them. No, Sylvester would be the one eating. Would be the one eating the bans. Mama Dodo wouldn't eat the bans. Yeah. But I've made it so that when y'all clip something, it auto-populates into the Discord as a like video, and then I have sound alerts that I would make depending on whatever, like from streams and stuff like that. And if it's funny enough, I'll add it to the sound alerts, because I find it really funny and amusing when streamers use sound alerts of their own voice to haunt them for all eternity. So that's kind of the direction that I kind of wanted to go with it. I enter for the streak and I stay for the content. Oh, well, thank you. Well, I'm glad that the content is good. So if y'all wouldn't mind, in the future, just keeping an eye on the clip thing, because I don't think that's something that I can do and test with. So if you find that it's not working, or if you find that it's like not doing what it's supposed to be doing, then keep going, right? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I added a Idealist fan art in the section in the art general for y'all who want to make y'all who want to make like Mama Dodo stuff. I also added a line art for Mama Dodo because some people were asking for that. And then I added a fridge door section for the art. And the fridge door is art. What I want to do is have art that y'all make that you want to share, in which then I put on either stream or videos. And it's, I think, like, preferably I would like it to be Idealist centric, where it's like Dodo, etc. But I'm not putting any hard like lines in the sand or rules, as long as it's, you know, I could put it on YouTube and it's not going to get flagged. Then, you know, showing off your art pieces on a video, I think, is a lot of people's, like, it's kind of like a sense of appreciation that it's good for people, right? Because I know I would if I was still trying to, like, not very much streaming my art on a daily basis, you know? I'm trying to think anything else. I also added a cipher section. So there has been quite a few times now where people want to do like some kind of coding, like codes or puzzles or ciphers, and now we have a section of Discord for those that want to post a cipher and then responses of like them deciphering it, right? So, and well, it depends on which country you're in too. That could also vary. I think that's about it. I think we added the lore channel to keep track of lore stuff a while back, and that's been kind of fairly active, but yeah. So we added a little bit of that. We added Mama Dodo's Zukosis skin, which, so to be quite honest, I really liked it. My Discord is being mentioned. Let me into the app. No. Well, my exclamation. Well, are you? Yeah, you're in Discord, right? Like, you've already joined the Discord, Dark? Because I vaguely remember you being in there already. I was gonna say, if not, you could just exclamation mark Discord or the socials in the stream. It says I want a pet. Well, I would have to turn things back on, and I think I might have like straight up deleted the infection because I don't know how to like make them not work. What was I saying? Oh, right, the skin. So I really like the skin. I thought I did a pretty good job with it, but I did get some feedback from some people that it was a bit much. It was a bit much, which is fine because it was a horror, right? It was a horror game about horror stuff, so of course it was, right? So there you go. And so I didn't mind with that one, but when it comes to not horror related things, if it's that much where it's kind of turning people off from stream because it's present in a very chill environment, then I will need to make it so that that's not something that is turned on during non-horror stuff, right? Like time and place kind of deal. So it's not something that I'm going to do right now, but if I see a pattern where it's happening more and more, where people are kind of turning away because of it, then I will adjust accordingly. But overall, I liked it. It could also be just a October only thing. And let's see, I already have an outfit that still needs to be made for a redeem that we had. I think it was Scallion, if I remember correctly. Thanks. Thank you, cute boy. Appreciate it. But we are also going to have like a Halloween outfit for Mama Dodo as well. Hey, don't make fun of Mama Dodo. I do plan on in the future playing with the fact that Paleomancer's Dodo being Mama Dodo in canon and doing some fancy stuff with that, and just have it like on the side with my iPad or something like that. We might be able to do some goofy stuff with that combo. So I'm excited with that too. Hey George, how you doing? Hopefully doing well. Oh, I'm sure Mama Dodo very much appreciates it. All right, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and make a... We'll just copy. And then we're gonna make a October one. October. And then... There we go. It didn't work, did it? Huh. Why didn't it work? Oh, today's Sunday the 6th. It is worked. It did work. Eat spinach. Damn. Damn. Alright, fine. Let me eat. I need to change up the spinach, actually. The spinach is starting to get bad. Starting to get old. Which means it's starting to get gross. That's alright though. Alright. Let's see here. Boom. Oh wait, hold on. We did add sound alerts to stream. We did talk about that, so we're good. That's true. We do need to eat more spinach. I need to buy more spinach, and we need to get more spinach. Eat more spinach. Eat more spinach. All right. So for stream this week. So I've been kind of paying attention more so than usual as far as like things that have... I'm trying to be more aware of games that are coming out because I was caught off guard with Zookosis. So Silent Hill 2 came out recently. Would that be something that y'all wanted to do? Because we have Bug Snacks that we can keep playing. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna drop Zookosis for now. Yeah, the remake. It's like fairly popular right now, but I don't know for how long, you know? Today it's pretty up there, but like by tomorrow it might be gone. People had their fill, so I wanted to kind of gauge the room as far as, do you want to continue? Let's finish up Bug Snacks. If there's any other games as far as that have come out relatively recently that's still like that we should play now versus later, because then it wouldn't really pick up any speed. We're definitely doing game dev. Oh, not this. We are... Crap. I did the wrong week. Shit. Alright. Now... There we go. We're gonna do game dev. Game dev. Yeah, Lamb is today. As soon as we're done with this, we'll be playing some more Lamb. I don't know how many streams we have left for Cult of the Lamb, to be honest. We're getting close to the end of that, but I'm excited to get to the end of it. Let's just do Bug Snacks then. Let's finish up Bug Snacks, and then do the DLC, because apparently there's a DLC with it. So we'll do that, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. I don't think there was really anything else that we went over. Hey George, how you doing? Just eat the leaves. I mean, depending on the tree, it would be very bad for me if I did that. Let's see. I think, and as far as things that I am going to be working on, it is going to be project. So, hey, Steamed Coco, how are y'all doing today? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How y'all doing on this fine Sunday evening? Hey, Pseudo. How y'all doing? Do I like gyros? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I do. I think that we are running out of streams for Cult of the Lamb. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, welcome. You have raided twice now. I wish I had something that made it so if you raid more than once, you get something special. But you're special in my hearts. No, not the third person Pseudo. How do you pronounce a gyro? As in case you could tell. White as hell. Do you just not spell the G? Is it gyro? It's like a soft G. Gyro. Euro. Oh. So the G is like a y sound. Interesting. Well, thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Y'all are so supportive today. Much obliged. Muchas gracias. Don't worry, as soon as we're done with this, we'll be heading over for some Cult of the Lamb. Y'all can become official cult members to the Mama Dodo cult. But yeah, we've been working on I know, you know Spanish? I know very little Spanish. Very little. I had a D- in college for Spanish. That I only passed because my professor. Okay, so no, I can defend myself. I can defend myself a little bit. Hey, Matagully, how are you doing? So in my defense, in college, I took Spanish at a community college during the summer, so I could get, because I was a science major, right? And so like I've never been really good at learning languages. I barely managed to learn English, let alone any other languages. So my mind's definitely more focused on, like, if there is a triangle of language, math, and like art, I'm hyper specialized in math, a bit more into art, and then just nothing into language. Nothing. It is bad timing for that. So, but in order to graduate, I had to get like 201 in Spanish, something like that. And so what I did to help save money is I would take it in the community college, which was a lot cheaper, while I also worked during the summer to save money to actually pay for college. And like, it was great. The guy was great. It was a good time, but you know, it was more lax than you would anticipate. And then I got screwed over in the last one, the 201 one, the one I needed to graduate with. They didn't have that summer. So I had to take like the normal 201 that was based around not community college level difficulties. So it was a bad time. And I remember trying to do the final where it was to have a conversation with the teacher in Spanish with a partner, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't say anything. It was like the worst of both worlds, where I didn't really know how to speak Spanish that well, and social anxiety of trying to do something you're not confident in, surrounded by people you don't know or know well enough. And my brain just short-circuited. There was no way. It was a bad time. So I got a D-, not because I earned a D-, but because he felt bad and knew that if he gave me an F, I would have to take it again. So he was like, you just get a D-, go on. Just go on with your life. Oh, I'm so thankful for that Spanish teacher for having mercy on my soul. I swear, man. So I know I can speak a little Spanish, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot at all. I am very lucky. Listen, school more often than not is your relationship with school is often dictated by the kind of teachers that you have. Same struggles with English. I will say this, English is hard as hell to learn if you're not native in it. English is really fucking weird language. Like, there's so much like weird shit that makes no sense. Like words that sound very similar but are spelled differently, or things that are the same word but different contexts, words that are completely pronounced differently. Yeah, like baloney. Not Bologna, or like Colonel, or whatever the fuck, and it's like COLONAIL or something like that. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts. I don't envy you. I completely understand why anyone struggles with English as a second language. Totally get it. 100%. I have no excuse. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, as far as the project that we're working up on, right? I mean, actually, I'm getting sidetracked again, but we're talking about languages at this point. The language that I did want to learn, it was when I was in school in Florida, and they had Italian as a secondary language, and I was like, based. Let's go. I would love to learn Italian. And then we moved, and then I was like, well, this school it was like Spanish or Latin. And I was like, well, Latin will allow me, because I knew I wanted to go into science. So I was like, oh, Latin will help me understand scientific terms, because if you know Latin, most scientific terms are Latin based. So if you understand the Latin, then it kind of helps you understand what it is that the thing you're describing is doing. And wasn't that just the worst decision, one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my life, because now I have a lot of Latin language in my head. No, actually, that's a lie. I've forgotten most of it. I learned a dead language in high school instead of an active one. Basically, it didn't help me in science at all. In case you're wondering, only thing it did is made me angry at my anatomy teacher for pronouncing things in the English way and not the Latin way. So it did nothing for me. Like the AE in Latin is pronounced with an I. So it's, instead of hyphae or hyphae, it's hi-fi. So whenever he pronounced it that way, I was just like, that's not how you say it! Because it's the AE makes the I sound. And it was yeah. So unless you're planning to do really something with it, don't just take a language that you would speak. Yeah. Did she yell at him? No. Hell no. I was in college. All right, we got ads. But no, it's let's see here. Well, there is one way, Laboon, for you to avoid ads. For someone who likes ads, you've been subbed the whole time, Piranha. Sus. Yeah, am I supposed to get ads to say ads? The SY? Was that all the ads you got, Bear? That's crazy. Because the ad break on my end is like, it's an hour 30, not an hour 30. Can you imagine? A minute 30 for the whole ad break. And it seems like people kind of have like a little bit of variance with it when it comes to that. So we still have like 30 seconds of an ad break. So we just gonna wait for people to come back so we can keep talking about different languages. Just kidding. We'll probably just finish up the schedule and probably move to Cult of the Lamb after that. But yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and welcome back from the ads. This time on Idealist Rambles for way too long. I'm gonna keep on working on the big update, stream update. If you're wondering how that's going, snail's pace. Look, I'm learning how to animate, okay? Relax. Relax. And the first version was my job is to ramble. Oh my god, you're kind of right. Same thing with Hindi language. Sometimes unintentionally try to pronounce Hindi words in English. Yeah. I mean, like, you're smarter than me. The fact that you have more language, one or more languages under your belt, you're doing great. You're doing amazing. I'm a dum-dum, and I have a master's degree. But who's laughing now? I'm a dodo on the internet. Like, who's really living life? Am I right? Am I right, kids? Speaking of which, I am definitely misspelled that, and I just copied it across. Love it. But yeah, so basically, I'm working on the update. I'm learning how to animate properly. And yeah, so that's ongoing. I'm hoping to have this done. Maybe we should call when our big stream's gonna be. What happened to this? Anyway. Yeah, Madigal. I do have a master's degree in bioscience technology. Yeah. Listen, it kind of goes to show, education doesn't mean intellect. Okay, it doesn't. You can be the most educated person in the room, and you would still do dumb shit. So I still haven't figured out what the definition of a dumb person really is, because if smart people can be dumb, then well, thank you. I think it was a poor decision. Only because I mean, don't get me wrong. Chasing after something that I was passionate about, that I wanted to learn more about, is good. Hey, look, how you doing? But going into like $70,000 in debt for 1 year to get a master's degree that I'm not actively using anymore, not the best decision in the world to do, you know? Like, it was pretty frustrating after I got that degree, and then I was working and getting paid the same amount as other people that didn't have their master's degree. So it's the highest form of intelligence. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say common sense is the highest form of intelligence. There are people with some good common sense who are dumb. All right. Common sense is certainly a form of intelligence. I think a good indication of the usefulness of intelligence is the situation in which it is needed. Which is why, like, it's easy to say common sense is the best kind, because it's the most flexible. It's the one that is used commonly. But I've always frowned upon the term common sense, because common sense is different depending on the way you were raised, depending on the culture that you live in, the country that you live in, the continent that you live. Like your education, like even common sense, education plays a role in common sense in a lot of ways. What you would consider common sense and what another person seems common sense can be completely different. So there are certain things that, like, fire is hot, don't touch fire, don't light flammable things on fire, like things of that nature I would deem like experiential kind of things, or you just, you know, watch media and that does it. But it's pretty much any form of intelligence is good, but it's impossible to be intelligent in everything. So it's best to just surround yourself and increase the type of intelligence that you have for the thing that you are trying to do, or the thing that you feel like is going to help you the most. That's what I would recommend. Also, if you're considering getting an advanced degree, I would recommend you do that if, and only if, you have reached an end to your career path where the only way to move up is to have an advanced degree. And then the job may help pay for it. Otherwise, or you need to be like have a PhD or in order to do it. Like, it's a restriction in job market. Really, Luca? Well, happy early birthday. What are you doing? What are you gonna be doing for your birthday? Let's see. 27, 28, 29, 31. And then we'll just get rid of all this, I guess. I don't know what's going on with this. You don't really know what I'm going to be doing? Well, I hope you have a wonderful day either way. Let's see, 3 days from now. Is it really, George, or are you just spouting shit? Are you trying to one-up Luca's birthday with your own birthday? Well, my birthday's tomorrow. Well, my birthday's happening right now. No, really? Well, damn. All right. Okay. Well, happy birthday to both of you then. Be sure to hop on in so I can wish you happy birthday. Because 3 days is... Oh, so George, yours will be on Tuesday. Luca, announce it in the Discord. We'll wish you happy birthday there. Butterfinger cake? Ooh, I've never tried making that. I think that would be pretty delicious. Yeah? That would be pretty good. My dad's favorite candy bar is the Butterfinger, but it's good. It's good. Butterfinger's good, but I don't know. I've never had like I would kill for a a craving for a Butterfinger. I've had cravings for like Reese's, especially the pumpkin Reese's that are coming out because of Halloween. Oh my god, I bought a bag yesterday because I was in a bad mood. Oh man. Oh man. So as far as when I would leave, so Halloween is on the 31st. I'm assuming it's a special way of making the cake. Whatever y'all say, Peeps are good marshmallow. Yeah, they are. Peeps are a good marshmallow. I've never thought poorly of Peeps. They're good. But I feel like it falls in a similar category as Butterfinger, where I've never had a cravings for Peeps. It has never been a thing where it's like, my brain's just like, you must have this right now. But it's good. I won't ever turn down a Peep. Unless, some weird shit happened to it, like y'all throwing them in the microwave and watching them expand and explode. In candy corn? No, candy corn fucking slaps. People need to get over themselves. Especially like the candy pumpkins too. They're comparing it to like full-sized candy bars and Hershey's and shit, and they need to calm down. Candy corn's a good candy. I will die on that hill. Hey, Peeps too sweet, they make me sick. I can see that. I can see them being too sweet. But I can say that for a lot of candy, That's what I'm saying. Candy corn is goated. Yeah. Like, I won't ever turn down candy corn. It's good. It's fine. I'm not going to be able to eat a whole lot of it or I'll get sick to my stomach. But, like, the first, 5 or 6 of them is really good. And then I'm like, I'm done. I'm good. we're fine. Now, if I would say, the candy... What is my favorite candy? Probably Nerds. It's probably Nerds, if I had to say my favorite. Which is disappointing, because I love peanut butter cups. But Nerds is just, it's too good. I fucking love Nerds. That sour sweet combo is so fucking good. I got a pack of Nerds that expired. They expire in 2027. Well, of course they don't expire. They're like practically mummified. So this is Halloween. I believe I leave on the 29th. I think leave on the 30th. Drive the 29th. So we have the stream on the 28th. All right. This is where y'all can chirp in a little bit if you want. I'm thinking the week before. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave is when I actually go to the wedding. So I'm pretty sure the wedding's on Halloween. I'm leaving to go to wedding. How about that? Is that better? Leave to go to wedding. Yeah, the week before, especially if we're doing 24 hours. If I do Sunday and then I drive and then I go on like a flight and then I go to a wedding and then like I will be dead on arrival. But which day would y'all want to have a 24-hour stream? I'm thinking maybe Friday. So like midnight Friday to midnight Saturday. It's one of the people that I went to grad school with, actually. Really cool guy. Love him. He essentially, it was like me, him, and one other guy, and we were like the trio of that grad school, because it was a very small group of people, like 6 or 7 people. So we just kind of naturally got along really well, and he's getting what he's getting, you know, he's doing that. I'm gonna keep silent as far as where it's located and traveling and stuff like that, because this is public and, you know, people could take advantage of that, so I'm not going to do that. I don't think it's any of y'all, but just a random person seeing this kind of information, they might be able to do stuff with it, so I'd rather avoid it. So yeah, Friday midnight. I mean, okay, so are we talking about Friday night midnight or Thursday turning into Friday? So is it Thursday into Friday or Friday into Saturday that y'all are saying midnight for? Because that could be misconstrued. I'm talking Thursday into Friday, going into Friday into Saturday. So y'all are saying Friday into Saturday and then Saturday into Sunday. That period. So all of Saturday is what you're saying. Not all, so Friday, not really. Technically, it's a Saturday 24-hour stream, not a Friday 24-hour. Okay. For y'all, I will do a 24-hour Saturday stream. From midnight Friday to midnight Saturday, all of Saturday, we will be streaming on the 26th of October for Halloween spooky stuff. And we will be playing horror games, and we'll take some suggestions from Discord. For anyone who hasn't joined Discord, join the Discord, the ! Discord, or in the socials, and feel free to put your throw in any recommendations you may have in the feedback section. Oh god, y'all don't have to stay up with me. I'm gonna make that right now. I'm gonna have caffeine. I'm gonna have good food. I'm gonna be pulling up my chair, because I'm not standing for 24 hours. I refuse. That 4 hours already enough. Like, oh no, oh no, Luca. It's gonna be real brutal, because it's not like I'm gonna be sleeping, because I don't sleep. I start sleeping from like 3 to 8, so it's gonna be like 2 nights of not sleep for me, unless I force maybe if I take like NyQuil or something like that to get my ass to sleep for 8 hours before midnight that night. So it's gonna be, ugh. Well, let me ask you this then. Let me ask y'all this. Would y'all prefer a midnight to midnight? Or would you prefer the 24 hours be a different time? Would it be better if it was like our usual start? So it would be like 2 to 2? Or do you like the midnight? Y'all like the midnight? Okay. Midnight to midnight? All right. Spooky hour to spooky hour. You got it. All right. Okay. Midnight to midnight. We'll do that. We'll have a Halloween celebration, midnight to midnight, 26th of Saturday, the 26th of October. That means we're not having a stream Sunday. Just letting you know. There will be no stream Sunday. I will be out. Like, no joke. I will be out. I think spooky hour is either 3 or 4 a.m. which we could also do. We could do 4 to 4 if we want to do that, but we're 3 to 3. But y'all think about it. We still have a good couple weeks before we hit this mark. So y'all let me know if you change your mind. But for right now, it's 24 hours from midnight to midnight. And then I will announce 3 a.m. is Mario time. No way. I honestly didn't even know that. We will announce the games that we will be playing. I'm thinking probably the day before. No, the day before. We'll do like Wednesday. So we'll like afternoon announce 24-hour stream schedule. I know there are some certain games that I do want to play, like Phasmophobia, Lethal Company. We could even do some content warning. We can do that. Let's see here. The current list is, let's see, what do we got? 2 one-shot. Add it to the list. We should do one shot, but we do it all in one point, so it's a one shot. But is one shot spooky? That's the question, because this is a Halloween stream. All right, we have I'm Scared, Bendy and the Ink Machine, The Happy Hills Homicide, Butcher Valley, Death Flush, Baldi's Basics Plus, The Pancakes Official Game Show, Escape the Backrooms, probably some Roblox horror games, Andy's Ample Farm, The Bunny Graveyard, Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, Kanito Pet, Do You Copy, Fears to Fathom. Fears to Fathom's pretty good. Andy's Apple Farm. Oh no, these are okay. They're just relisting. Little Nightmares and Little Nightmares 2 are more of those. All honestly, some of these I'll have to like follow up on, but like Fears to Fathom has been something on my radar. Little Nightmares, look, I also really want to play Little Nightmares. I really do. But the Little Nightmares games are coming, like new ones are coming out. Lobotomy Corp. All right. Lobotomy Corp. We're adding this to the list. Do I have any terror games? Is that like a series? Like terror series? What is a terror game? It's like Terror 1, Terror 2, Terrible, Terrifying, Terror Birds. Andy's Apple Farm. No, Terror is suspense. Oh, kinda? Well, not really. Not that are off the top of my head. I would put Little Nightmares as suspenseful. Yeah, I mean, Bending in the Ink Machine's pretty good. Game where you're always uneasy. Phasmo. You're good, Ratty. College is hard. You can make chat your little guys in lobotomy court. It'll be great. All right, I added that to the list, cute boy. As well. That could be fun. That could be good. But yeah, so if you have any other suggestions, go to the Discord, to the feedback section. That's where the current list is going. And then I'll pick out a good amount of them. And then also I'll be throwing in like Phasmophobia and stuff like that too. And yeah, we're just going to have a good time with it. And I'm going to be consuming probably, I wouldn't say dangerous amount of caffeine, but more than I normally would. To make sure that I am, you know, somewhat aware. I've definitely stayed up 24 hours before, but not since I've hit 30. Not since I've hit 30. And even then, even the days that I don't sleep well, I usually get I can get like an hour or two of sleep even in those situations. But this is streaming every second for 24 hours, which actually I think at the, what was the limit? Wasn't there a limit for streaming? Something like that. How long can you stream for on Twitch? Isn't it like 16 hours? Oh, maximum is 48 hours. Okay, never mind. Okay. How did you both do tween at the exact same time? That is crazy. So we'll be fine. So, all right, cool. We figured that out. We picked a day. We're I think good to go as far as deciding some stuff. I need to put a global cooldown on that shit. I put an in-person cooldown, but we'll maybe I should put a global cooldown on that. Okay. Was there anything else? Never mind. We're just gonna go.